Oh, hello everybody.
Hi.
So, my name's Lauren. This is Joel. He's my better half.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh yeah, you would. And further.
No.
Yeah. Anyway. So let me tell you a little bit about our story. You guys might have seen our little pre-video kind of announcing the coming channel. So, on the night of March 2nd of this year, I woke up out of a dead sleep. The only way I know to describe it is it was like the hand of God smacked me upside my pointy little head, and I listened. And what I was hearing loud and clear was, get rid of your debt.
Hold on.
And get out of here. Sell the place. Okay? I didn't want to be disobedient, so I started thinking, how am I going to do this? We were living the life, you know? So I didn't have to try and think about it very long, because that very day I was in contact with a home buyer who wanted our house. And after 15 minutes being there, looking around, she gave us a cash offer. And it knocked our socks off. It was going to let us accomplish everything we were told we needed to do. So I got on the internet and I started looking for properties in the place we were being called to go to. And I found one. And the price was right. We put in an offer. We knew it was going to be a fixer-upper. We knew there was going to be a ton of sweat equity that went into it. We were okay with that. In fact, that was ideal for us. Joel had built the house that we were living in, so I know how talented he is as far as building. He'll try to tell you something different, but I've seen it for myself.
I'm not a contractor.
Not a contractor.
But I've done construction.
So we're looking, we looked at the house, we looked at the photos. I was fortunate enough to have a couple of contacts in the area who could actually eyeball it for us. And they told us, you're in for a lot of work. Well, they didn't know the half of it. So we closed on our sale in 2 weeks. 2 days after that, we closed on our new home. And 2 weeks after that, we were at the front door. We had hired a transport company to get our RV down here onto the property to set it up for us, so we had a place to be when we rolled in. So we loaded up 4 giant breed dogs, 3 cats, and 3 chickens. And we left. So we got here. Now Joel has never been to this part of the country. He's never been here. I, on the other hand, lived in a different part of this state a couple of decades ago, almost 3 decades ago. So I had kind of an idea what we were walking into. He didn't have a clue, but he was trusting me. And that's kind of how our journey started. So we got to the property and we crashed. It was like 2:30 in the morning. When we got up the following morning, before the movers got there with all of our stuff, we walked into the house that we had paid cash for. I had a lot of faith, but I also felt a lot of defeat. Yeah, it was bad. But I knew we were exactly where we were supposed to be. So we got busy hour one.
With the amount of time that it took for the house to sell, or where we came from, to get in here, you can't tell me that it wasn't intervention. God was telling us that this is where we need to go. This is what we need to do.
And so we did. So we wanted to vlog this entire journey. And you're on the road with us right now because the whole thing started with a road trip. So we wanted to bring you along. We kind of want a chronicle of this stage of our life. This is probably the coolest thing he and I have done together as a married couple. Total leap of faith. Total jump in. More than once we've been asked, what the heck were you thinking? We were thinking we were being obedient. We needed to do what we needed to do because this is what we were told to do. So there's no option. So at this point, once the household plumbing was done, because all of that had to be replaced, we couldn't get any water in the house until that was done. And once we got that done, and we were relatively sure that the electric wasn't going to burn us down, we started plugging away at it. We started chipping away at it. We figured out our priority list, and we're working our priority list. And we're thinking Joel's going to have to go back to work at some point coming up pretty soon. But in this time right now, we're just building it, and we're figuring it out as we go. So you're going to see a lot of stuff, photographs and videos. You're going to see a lot of stuff dropped in, and you're going to say, why are you doing it like that? Don't you know any better? No, we don't. But we're doing the best that we know how to do, and we're doing the best we can, and we're learning as we go. You know, YouTube is an amazing thing. You can find out how to do everything from plucking chickens to playing the banjo and everything in between.
I didn't know how to run PEX tubing for plumbing, but I learned it, and our whole house is now plumbed with PEX.
Yeah, that's going to be nice when it freezes. PEX don't freeze. So yeah, we're just going through, tearing out, all the flooring was rotted. We'll just leave it there. The flooring is rotted. So we've been going through putting in all new subflooring and new flooring over the top, and I don't know how some people do certain things, but how the people who did this, how they did things was not the right way to do it. That's kind of our builder's encyclopedia of how not to do things. We just simply look at what the previous people did and we go opposite. So we're having a good time. We're getting totally acclimated in. There's a lot to see, a lot to do. The people here are amazeballs. They're incredible. We have not met anybody nasty, selfish, greedy, grabby, grimy, crusty, or gross. They're all just super chill, happy.
Reason that we left where we came from.
They're the antithesis of where we're from.
Yeah.
And we are huge believers of not bringing there to here and making here there. That needs to stay way over there. We're happy to acclimate here and become part of,
Assimilate.
yeah, assimilate to this really cool community. So that's what we're doing. I mean, even cops, when they come by, they're just waving at you. How you doing? So that's kind of it. Feel free to leave your comments. We just ask one thing, and that's if you have anything hateful, nasty, or horrible to say, at least put an LOL on the end of it. You know, that makes it okay, I guess. But really, you know, let's conduct ourselves like adults at a dinner party, maybe, or at a Sunday picnic. We need to be kind to each other. That's what's lacking so much today. People have forgotten how to be nice to one another. You know, we're all going through something. You know, looking at somebody, you don't know what struggles they're going through. So let's just assume that they need to be handled with kindness. So that's kind of what our channel's going to be about. Except for when you see me at my wit's end ready to wring that one's neck because we have to go get yet more plumbing pieces, or that little piece that we gotta have.
I forgot to pick up.
Because going to town, that's a 2-hour trip. But it's fun. We play a little game called Count the Dollar Generals, because they're everywhere. But yeah, that's where we're at. You guys you're gonna get to meet all of our fur kids. We don't have any human kids. Don't tell them they're not human, though. So we're gonna introduce them. They're all camera hounds, so that was good. And you know, we're not looking to fit into a niche anywhere. This is not a construction channel. It's not a remodel channel. It's not a arts and crafts channel. It's not a travel channel. It's a living life the best you can channel. That's what we're going for.
Home, just like our title says, we're making it home.
So this is one of those times where it's close to me throttling this guy because he just killed my outro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't know we were on a script, and you didn't tell me that that's what we were doing.
Watch out for the car coming at us in our lane. Military.
Hello.
Anyway, so I'm probably going to cut that part out, and then we're going to pick it up here. Yeah, so there's just going to be a whole mix of things that we're going to be doing on this channel, and we're excited to bring you along. We're happy to have you along. We're looking forward to making even more friends. There's a huge community of YouTubers around here, and all of them seem just amazing. We've met a few face to face and have spent some time with a few of them, and
great people.
What an awesome community within a community. So we're really looking forward to what this adventure brings and what we can bring to the adventure, because we're all traveling through. So with that being said, as we head on down the road, I'm Lauren.
I'm Joel.
And together, we're making it home.
Making it home.